Hey y'all, it's Anna with Adventures in Cardboard again. Not only do I have my name on my shirt this time, but new shirt. Today we're going to talk about making a longsword. So those of you in Armory, Tuesday Armory sessions have gotten these. It looks something like this when you get it. Yeah. It's got a giant piece of bamboo and it has all of these little cardboard cutouts here. So we're actually going to make a really cool piece. It will be somewhat like the swords that you all maybe are familiar with Tyler making, where it has those additional build-ups that make it look just so cool. Give it a little bit more fantasy element. So I'm just going to start by, doing the classic sword tagger thing, taking all of these off, but putting my bamboo in my sword. And this kit also comes with these two pieces here. Remember that because I forgot and nearly lost them. So I'm just checking that it's scored, because again, all of these should be scored. If not, either you or an adult in the space can score it for you. Remember, the score is just a half cut that runs the full length of the sword. This sword looks so cool. Tyler did a great job designing these. He's an expert builder after all. So I'm just going to take my bamboo and tape it in the middle. Yeah, that looks good. So remember when you're doing this that you don't want to tent your bamboo into the cardboard itself. So tenting is when the tape goes over and there's space between the tape, the cardboard, and the bamboo. You want all of it to be squished tight together. So that means when I'm putting this down, I put the tape on the bamboo first. I use my fingers to press the tape to the sides of the bamboo, and then I press it down on the cardboard. There's no space in between the tape, cardboard, and bamboo. It's nice, tight, and secure. So normally, when we're building a sword like this, we might do 3-4 pieces of tape on the interior. Because this is a long sword and it's extra long, I'm actually going to do probably 6-7 pieces of tape just to make it more secure. Go figure, a long sword is long? Really? Huh. Wonder why it has that name. Alright, that's complete. Looks great. Next step. And remember, this is you pinching the sides together. So pinch, 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 tape over. Again, I find it really, really easy to pre-pinch. So I'll pinch a little bit beforehand. It's like... And then to take my tape, put it on one side of the cardboard, pinch both sides together a little bit more, and then take that tape and turn it over to the other side. And it makes it really tight and smooth. So, when this is all done, I'm going to have a nice sharp edge. So, a really handy trick when you're tearing tape so that it doesn't make all of those small little bits that can be so annoying is to actually start your tear like this and keep a finger pressed behind the tear, kind of pulling and pushing like that. What it does is it makes it an even tear and it keeps it from getting all wonky. So I like to have one here and I like to have a finger here as well to just kind of guide my tape tear. And then also going really slowly. But it's worth it. Full piece of tape with no small little tears like this one up here. Still there? Good. Alright, that took a little while. I've been chilling out listening to some Zelda music. Oh, and I'm ready for the next step. My sword is completely taped. It's beautiful, right? But I have all these cool components I can add to it. So, these pieces, I'm going to figure out how I want to arrange them. I don't necessarily, I mean, by design they should go like this, right? Because they match up. But I could go like this as well and give it another really interesting component. So when you decide, yeah, I think I'm going to do this style. When you decide how you want to put this piece down, you can start taping it to that spot. So that's what I'm going to do now. Next step. I need some more tape. See, I didn't do my safe taping technique. I got a smaller piece and I wrecked my tape. No. Oh well, we'll fix it later. So when you're putting decals like this on, instead of pinching the sides, you can't really pinch two sides together because you're pinching this to another sword. So you're going to take a thumb like this and kind of pinch or smush all of those sides into the surface you're going to be taping them on. All you're doing is making them a little bit thinner and they're going to connect a little bit more smoothly for that. Otherwise you're just putting a bunch of tape on it and you have the sharp edges, which you can also do if you would like that. I like having mine almost blend together. I'll do both just to give you an example. So this side I'm going to carefully smush all of my edges into the surface. And then on this side, which I'm going to put on the back, I won't do that. Actually, I will do that. I won't do that for this. Alright. I'm going to start thinking of a name for this blade. Let's see. What is something that I tend towards House Drake and House Arco, and this could be an Arcan blade. Consumer of all the feasts. That's a very me name. Maybe. I gotta fix my tape. Alright. Smaller. Alright, one side done, next side. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of tape. Try to find something to put on in the background as you're doing this. I again have music going and I have a lot of work that I can think through while I'm doing this, so it's kind of nice to maybe think about some of your homework, think about memories that make you happy, just good moments to hold on to while you tape. Coffee. And to also have something to drink. In my case, a cup of coffee to start the morning. Alright, so I did not finish taping my other side, but I wanted to pause, and I'll do that on my own time, to start to think about all of these other materials that were given to us and how to use them to create a really cool sword. So I already have this piece on here, and you'll notice as you look at your materials that you have 4 of these little diamonds and you have 2 of these. So I'm starting to think, how do I want to design this? I want 2 of these on each side, probably. You're welcome to use, you could do 3 on one side, 1 on the other, it's whatever you want to do. And then I probably want 1 of these on each side. So as I start to think through this design, I'm thinking about layering. Do I want to layer this on one of my diamonds like that? That could be really cool and give it a little extra dimension. And then on my sword helm, my little piece right there. Or, this could go down here really easily, and that could add a lot of dimension. That might be really cool. I have this piece here. I love that. That almost makes me feel like it's a powerful diamond or gem there that grants my sword more power. I could also put a piece up there too. Or, I mean, I could just keep going with this. I like the idea, personally me, I like the idea of having one right here, one up here, and then this down here. And that's what I'm going to do with this sword. So, you're not going to have to watch all of that. I'll fast forward through it. But I'm going to go ahead, finish taping this side, and putting these designs on here. And then I'll show you when I put these designs on what I meant earlier when I was talking about taping and how you can either smooth the edges together or you can just put the tape on the cardboard and have a nice flat edge. So I'll show you that in a little bit. Alright, time to craft. Alright, so I'm going to just put this piece of cardboard, I'm kind of going soft and move it, lift my fingers a little bit so it will fit over my sword. But I'm going to just put it here, and remember that conversation about tenting where I talked about you put the tape directly down on that top piece or on the bamboo and then squish it to the sides and then bring it down. So in this case I'm going to do the same thing, what I just did there. I'm going to start with my tape. I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to put it on top of this surface, this cardboard first, like that. So it's not here yet. So smooth it there, and then I'm going to bring it down with my finger against this edge, and then onto this cardboard here. See how that creates that flat line? It gives it a slightly different look, makes it pop more. So I'm going to do that for the rest of this one, and for this one. See you soon. Yeah, all right, look at that, done. And it looks awesome. So I've added these two components on each side. I finished that handle and I did it a little off. I think Tyler intended it to go up this way and I put my handle facing down this way because I wanted almost like bone handles, and that's what I got. I love that. Which again, these are just base components. Tyler crafted them for us on the sword so that you can customize as much as you want. All this is a little bit of cardboard cut to a shape, taped onto your sword to give it dimension. Think about how you can do that with what you already have. So, if you want to make something that's circular, like tape, and put it on your sword, you can do that. It does not have to be the designs we've made for you, it can be what you want. That's almost a challenge. So let's see the coolest thing you can come up with. If you can do an intricate braid, that would be impressive. If you can do a wrap, even taking a little bit of cardboard like this and just designing it around here so that it becomes almost like a wrap or a handle, that would be really cool. It's up to you. You got the resources. Well, I'm complete with this one. I got a couple other swords I need to build, so I'm going to move on to my next project. But I hope all of you really enjoy this sword, this activity, and I look forward immensely to the time when we get to fight you again and we get to play sword tag games. Bye!